Resident Evil.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
It was only a few years ago, I was a Mau Joe in Kenya. I had no troubles with the income tax or with the other sex in Kenya. And then one day there came a minister, so very sinister, from Bonn. I was so charming to his assistant, she took me to her tent and say, Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. And then they took me back to Germany to make a mensch of me, so fine. They also told me how to eat and drink and use the bathroom sink, so fine. And then we went out to a dance locale, and with a pretty gal I danced. And then she let me take her to her home, and when I want to go, she say, Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. And then I went to university to make genie of me, so klug, and learn a lot about theology, and then anatomy, so klug. And then one day the time was up for me, and I was so happy to know tomorrow morning I go home by plane and never hear again these words, Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. And now again I am a Mau Joe, like many years ago in Kenya, and have no troubles with the income tax and with the other sex in Kenya. And every evening when the moon comes out, I have to think about my Deutsch. And then the only words that I still know, poor little Mau Joe, are these, Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. Mr. Cannibal, fress mich noch einmal. And then they took me back to Germany to make a mensch of me, so fine. They also told me how to eat and drink and use the bathroom sink, so fine. And then we went out to a dance locale, and with a pretty gal I danced. And then she let me take her to her home, and when I want to go, she say,